The original game is pretty complete, so he didn't consider adding really huge new content to the original version. But what he focused on was adding multiple quality of life improvements. Also, he realized that some people may find it frustrating to see that the cutscenes are not being able to skip, and there's no auto-save feature inside the game. You always have to go to specific places to save the game. So for the remastered version, he just decided to include those features. They added cutscene skip features, auto-save features, and left stick controls. So it has become really easier to get into the new game. So when they worked on the development of the original version on PlayStation 2, there wasn't a kind of a game engine thing we have these days, so they had to directly run the program on PlayStation 2 system. But this time, for the remastered version, he decided to adopt the RE engine. It's not kind of easy to just transfer the PlayStation 2 system, like the program for PlayStation 2 to modern titles. They had to build a structure for RE engine from scratch, and that was really a tough job, and it was a big challenge, but the team did really a great job to work on building the game on RE engine. So now the final game will run smoothly on 60 FPS. Action, including critical attacks and magic attacks for Onimusha 2 is really really great as it was in the original game. So he didn't think of adding any tweaks or making big changes. He just focused on faithfully recreating that gameplay experience that they were able to enjoy back in the original version, and just carried it over to the remastered version. And so how we balanced that was that if we add too much fictional elements, it will become like, hey, this wouldn't happen in real world. What are you talking about? Something like that. But so the balance. So what we aimed for was like maybe this thing that happened really inside Japanese history. Maybe the demons caused this. They kind of, to tell the truth, demon might have caused this incident or something like that. It's a kind of a what if. Story of Japanese history, so they didn't want to make it too much like a fantasy and like a fantastical game, but really they tried to balance it as it like people can imagine that might really happen in their real life. So that is how they balanced it. This was something that the producer for the first title, this decision was made by the producer for the first title, so he wasn't the kind of the origin for this idea. But talking about Onimusha 2, when they were discussing like what kind of character, what kind of appearance of the protagonist would be good for Onimusha 2, one of their team members who was in charge of creating cutscenes came up with the idea as, okay, can we recreate kind of a face of a deceased person, like kind of recreate it and put it inside the game? Is that possible? And he asked that to Eshiro-san, and Eshiro-san answered him like, so if we have enough references like images or like films that they can refer to, yeah, it might be possible to kind of revive a person inside the game. So, and that person who came up with the idea had connection with the agency who managed the rights for Yusaku Matsuda. So they proposed this idea to the producer at that time, and then they just immediately contacted the agency, and successfully the agency readily gave them approval for the use. So that's how they were able to have Yusaku Matsuda's face for the Onimusha 2. So Nobunaga Oda is, well, often associated with cruelty inside Japanese history, but he has also done really so many revolutionary things to govern Japan at that time. So you just have really various aspects that we can refer to, and so if we want to, we can make a hero character like based on Oda Nobunaga, and also like as we did for Onimusha 2, we can make him as a villain, so he's a demon king in Onimusha 2. So there's just so many aspects that like we can make a character based on Nobunaga, and so he's just so a compelling and enticing character inside Japanese history. So yeah, that's why we also decided to have him in the Onimusha series. So for players new to this game, of course, as we mentioned earlier, we have improved the controls for this game. Now you can control the stick, control the character using the left stick. And also talking about tips, literally, we have added tips inside the game, which we didn't have in the original game. So at places where you find new features, it will tell you like press this button at this timing, then you can perform like this kind of thing. We have added various tips inside the game, so don't worry, you will be able to enjoy this classic game. So I hope people will just get into this game and enjoy this.